In the morning about 8:46 a.m., the first flight, United Airlines 175 Boeing 767, flew into the North Tower on a speed around 605 km per hour, with Mohammed Atta as pilot. 17 minutes later, at 9:03 a.m., the second airplane, United Airlines 11 Boeing 767, flew into the South Tower. We don't know the speed of the plane or the pilot's name. It took 1 hour and 26 minutes for the North Tower to collapse and 56 minutes for the South Tower. Around 2,752 people died only in New York that day. Not only did the Twin Towers fall, 5 other buildings were attacked too. At 9:03 a.m. Eastern Time, United Airlines Flight 175 crashed into the World Trade Center South, as seen in a still from a video taken by Ground Zero on September 11, 2001, by hijacking four planes. Terrorists made a deadly attack. Smoke and flames below as United Airlines Flight 175 crashed into the World Trade Center South Tower on 9/11, killing everyone aboard and hundreds more inside the building. The fire. Driven to the brink by fires and shortening temperatures during the attacks, people near the top of the World Trade Center's North Tower hang from windows as high as 1,300 feet, about 400 meters above the streets of New York. 9/11 firefighter. While most able-bodied occupants of the North Tower fled down stairwells to safety, firefighters such as Mike Kehoe on the picture headed up to help the wounded. This famous photograph, known as Falling Man, captures the plunge of an unknown victim of 9/11 from the North Tower, one of many who jumped or fell to their death from the upper floors of the World Trade Center. The World Trade Center South Tower collapsed at 9:59 a.m. on 9/11, bringing the disaster that had been unfolding far above the street crashing down to engulf those below. Running for their lives, people run through the New York streets as the World Trade Center collapses behind them, blotting out blue skies and filling the air with enormous clouds of debris and ash. Enveloped in ash. Marcy Borders is enveloped in ash after she escaped the World Trade Center South Tower to take shelter in the lobby of a nearby office building. She passed away in 2015 after battling addiction and then cancer. Street in ruins. A lone person stands on a New York City street, seen after the Twin Towers collapse on 9/11.
Injured. Todd Henney and Frank DeLeo of Indy 209 helped a fellow firefighter who was injured at the World Trade Center during 9/11 rescues. An injured rescue worker is pulled from the rubble of the World Trade Center on September 13, 2001. Apartment. Seen on September 14, an apartment on Liberty Street in Lower Manhattan is a burned-out cell following the collapse of the World Trade Center during the 9/11 attacks. The 8-acre 9/11 Memorial Park opened on the 10th anniversary of the attacks. It includes 2 pools set on the footprints of the original Twin Towers and the names of the 2,983 victims. After they cleaned up after 9/11, they made Ground Zero a memorial place where you can come and cry for the fallen ones. 2 pools with names of the dead peoples around. Building. Seen in May 2014, the new One World Trade Center rises above New York City, just steps from Ground Zero.